Hey everyone, my name's Mindy Horde. I had made one video previous to this, and that explained why I love being a coach, what made me become a coach, and why I continue to be passionate about helping others. But I didn't really explain to you my story, so I'd like to do that today. I don't really have a story of a lifelong struggle with weight or any 100-pound weight loss transformation. But what I can tell you about myself is that I know that many moms out there can relate to my story. I'll give you a little background. I was always a very small person, but with a stocky, muscular build. Um, when I was younger, I wore double zero. I've been told all my life that I make people sick. That's just the way I was made. What nobody really probably understands or is aware of is my bad eating habits and just my sedentary life that I lived. This is me at 16. Don't laugh, but I was in a double zero. I was very, very tiny. I ate whatever I wanted. When I was going through pictures to kind of look at my life over the last, 15 years, all the pictures I found in my teenage years, I was holding a cigarette, a bottle of tequila, a Coors, or a Coors Light. Um, I left home at 15. I ate vegetables more than any of my teenage friends at the time, but we lived on Taco Bell and Burger King. Um, we missed meals and we drank our meals. Um, the most walking we did was from one person's house to the next. Even as a small child, my grandfather would take me out. We had a date every Wednesday. He'd pick me up from school, and what that consisted of is he would take me to this little diner called Goodies, and I would get the three-piece fried chicken and mashed potatoes with gravy. Then he'd take me for ice cream. That was our special deal from the time I was very small until I was a uh, teenager. So anyways, those are the eating habits I had. At 6, 7 years old, I was eating off the adult menu, and I still have a very large appetite. I can out eat my husband. So as you can see, that these, I may have stayed skinny, I may have had a really great metabolism, but these were horrible, eating habits. My grandma always told me, Mindy, I can't believe you're eating that. One day, your weight's going to catch up to you. And I never listened to her, never believed her. In fact, I went to work at my first job at a pizza place, and almost every day I'd eat breadsticks, which were covered in butter, or pizza with bacon. Bacon was one of my staple foods. At 10, I remember being able to eat a pound of bacon, and my other grandmother was just floored at what I could eat. Um, anyways, I stayed small, didn't think anything of it, didn't run, didn't play sports. I think I was the only one in my grade to get a D in PE. It took me about 18 minutes to walk a mile. I was very much the least favorite in the PE class. My dad never understood why I could almost fail physical education. I was very lazy. My parents didn't let me play sports, so I was uncoordinated, not athletic at all. And then at 18, I found out that I was pregnant with my first child. I had no clue what to expect. I just assumed, and several of my friends said, "Wow, it's lucky you can eat, for two now." And that's what I had in my mind. I ate ice cream every day. I ate Denny's. I ate McDonald's. And now looking back, I'm very unhappy with the eating habits I had when I was pregnant. I gained a little over 45 pounds. My feet were swollen at the end. My face was swollen. I was uncomfortable. Everything hurt. I was 10 days overdue. Um, I was miserable. Um, this is making me step outside my comfort zone, but this is me. I think 2 or 3 days after I had my oldest, Haley, I had such a horrible labor of 3 hours of pushing. I blew out blood vessels. My face was puffy. It looked like somebody beat the hell out of me. But this is me. I think that I'm unrecognizable. Instantly, I did start eating better. I went on this Slim Fast diet, which I quickly learned that I was lactose intolerant, and there was a reason why I'd never ate milk or dairy in my life before. So that didn't work out. I walked. That didn't last very long either. But luckily, I breastfed, and I think since I was 18 years old, I bounced back pretty quickly. But I still kept on 15 pounds. Um, then I got pregnant about 4 years later with my second daughter. This time I was a lot smarter. I ate regularly. I ate better. In the beginning, I was so sick that I actually lost 9 pounds. So I gained a little over 30 pounds, but I still ate ice cream often. I ate Sonic burgers, And but this time I actually walked and I tried to stay in shape, and I think that I was so scared that I would gain even more weight. So I took better care of myself, and I think the older you get, the more educated you become, and the more aware you are. I read more books. I had a better support system, a better doctor, and a better grasp on life. But this is me whenever my daughter Emily was born. I still was pretty big. I've always reasoned that I had a big face. I still have a very circular, oval face, high cheekbones, so I seem to carry a lot of my weight there. Um, so, anyways, I went on, it was Depo-Provera, and I've been told by several friends before that you gain lots of weight whenever you're on Depo. I didn't understand. Well, it increases your appetite. And as I said earlier, I've always had a huge appetite. So I looked worse a year and a half after I had Emily than 6 weeks after I had her. Because I too had lost quite a bit of weight um, from breastfeeding and just from being active, and I think still being young. So, anyways, I ended up being about 145 pounds. So I joined a Curves with friends. I cut out all soda, all coffee and creamer, and I, lost, a substantial amount of weight where I felt better about myself. Then I moved, fell off the track, started drinking sodas again. Then, life got in the way of raising a toddler, getting a social life, and I live in a county where everybody drinks for anything and everything you can imagine. No matter what, they will celebrate it and they will drink beer. I have always liked to drink. As I said, even as a teenager, every picture I have some sort of alcohol in my hand. I'm not gonna lie, I still like it. So, over the summers and even winters here, everybody drinks, and that can really slow down your metabolism. And, I like beer, so it packs on weight. So in 2007, I joined the gym with my best friend. I was very shy about going to the gym. I've always been, suffered from low self-esteem. So going to the gym was very intimidating. Not having any guidance, I looked in to see how much it would be to hire a trainer. Couldn't afford it. It was outrageous for me to have a gym membership and go, and very difficult when you have, two small children to go. But we did, my best friend and I did go in the afternoons and evenings. Um, and I lost 7 pounds in 7 weeks. But I achieved it by eating nothing but salads and grilled chicken. As you can imagine, that gets pretty boring, and it really is not a balanced diet. And I didn't eat snacks in between, and I still drank a lot. I would go to the gym, smoke a cigarette on the way, walk out of the gym, smoke a cigarette, come sit on my porch, and drink 6 beers. So it kind of defeated the purpose. But I did nothing but cardio on the elliptical and the treadmill. So if anybody knows anything, which I was uneducated at the time, but obviously cardio is great for the heart. It is needed, but it really, definitely doesn't build muscle the way, strength or, weight resistance training does. So I got very discouraged because I lost 7 pounds in 7 weeks, but then my skin just hung on me. I got stretch marks from losing that much weight at that time. So I just said, I give up. I told my husband, this defeats the purpose. I give up. So I went back to old habits. Well, then in 2009, we got pregnant with our son, and this time I was very scared because I was very close to my 30th birthday, and I was just terrified that I would not be able to lose weight. So this time I was extremely dedicated. I allowed myself to eat out one meal a week, one sweet a week. I cut out coffee, I cut out fast food, and looking back, I wish I had have been this educated and dedicated and had this much self-control and discipline with the first two kids. But I only gained 28 pounds, and then um, this is how I looked shortly after he was born. Still, as you can tell, big puffy face, but I got down to the weight that I wanted to be in, 2 pounds less than where I started off when I got pregnant with him. So I was pretty stoked about that. But all of you moms out there can relate that it doesn't matter how much weight you lose, you just feel like a big blob of jello. So I didn't feel good about myself. Everybody said, wow, you look so great. And what a lot of people don't understand is that no matter what other people think of you, if you don't love yourself, if you're not happy with yourself, it doesn't really matter. So, anyways, life got in the way. A lot of things came up. I started drinking again heavily once the kids went to bed. My husband and I would sit outside, easily kill a 12-pack. I started smoking again, smoking 2 packs of cigarettes. I felt horrible all day long. I had to take, sleeping pills at night to go to sleep, and then drink 2 cups of coffee, and just to kind of wake up in the morning. And I still, every afternoon felt horrible. I didn't know what to do, and then I just ran across my coach, and just decided to take the chance on her and trust her, and I tried P90X and Shakeology, and it set off a chain reaction of different changes in my life that led me up to where I am now. Since then, I've completed P90X. I've done Brazil butt lift, Les Mills pump, um, uh, done 2 rounds of Ultimate Reset, and I'm just now on the last week of Les Mills Combat. And since then, I've done one 5K, and I've completed Warrior Dash. So to me, those are very big accomplishments coming from the girl who walked an 18-minute mile, had D and PE, and very incredible because I never played sports. This is just the beginning, but I just want to let everybody know out there, it doesn't matter what um, fitness level you're at now, how much you sucked in your teenage years or even sucked yesterday. You can be great and you can do great things. And moms, I know how you feel. I've been there and I can help you, and I want to help you, because life is even better whenever you start putting yourself first, and you're not selfish for doing that, but it makes you a better mom and a better wife, and the better you take care of yourself, the longer you'll be around and the more your family will appreciate you. So that's my story. It's nothing crazy. It's just a real person talking about real life events. And so I hope that I can help somebody out there make the decision to start chasing after their dreams. Have a great day.